Okay. All right, this is going to be a midday stream of me nuking my main PC. I'm streaming from my stream PC. Oh, I can hear myself. There we go. Oh, the audio's coming through. That's nice. Yeah, so I'm going to reinstall Windows on my main PC. And I thought I would document it in a live stream. So when things go wrong, I can look back and possibly laugh about it, while I'll no doubt be very pissed off today. Right, install Windows 11. All right, now I have done this a few times, but I am no expert on it. See how it goes. I need a coffee. I should have made a coffee before starting. Anyway, we'll get it kicked in the guts and then I'll go and make a coffee. Let's open up this on my phone just in case I get some chat. They really need to make it easier to get to your own stuff. All right, here we go. So I don't know, this might take a while because I mean, I did just reinstall Windows on my laptop because I'm just nuking everything. I probably won't bother with my stream PC because it doesn't really get much crap on it because I just use it to stream. So I probably won't bother with that. But I've been getting stupid, what's this? Yep, gotcha, whatever. Stupid errors, like just opening up Explorer to just look at files and it'll just load for a long time. It shouldn't do that. You're accessing an SSD. Why, like, is it doing this? Like, I'll be in Discord maybe and I'll right click a photo to save it and it'll open up the dialog box where to save it, but it'll be like white with blank, nothing in it, and it'll crash. I just thought, you know what, I'm just nuking this thing. I'm going to start from scratch. I think I've backed up everything that I need, all my profiles and things. There'll be no doubt be something that I've forgotten. But these are the risks that I'm willing to take just to start afresh. And then I'm going to try and do the most minimalistic install of Windows that I can. All the Windows bloat shit I'll try and get rid of. Anyway, checking for updates. Like, why does this take so long? Like, I can download a 30 gig game in 2 minutes. Why does this, like, how big is the all update repository? 46, it's just jumped, so strange. Yeah, I just reinstalled Windows on my laptop, but that's quite a bit older than this PC. This PC is pretty good. It's a Intel i9 14900KF, I think. So the CPU is pretty good in this one. It's got 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM at 5,000? I'm not sure if it's 5,000 or 6,000 megatransfers per second. And it's a 5080 graphics card. Not that that's really going to make this any quicker. But if anyone happens to pop in to see what the hell I'm doing, say hello. If you're bored. This may be a bumpy ride. This is going to take a few hours, I think. Gone are the days of a quick install of Windows when this thing, it's like checking for updates. It's like Windows is second guessing itself constantly, going, oh, I don't know, is this the latest installation? Should we just check? We'll just check. I downloaded this USB Windows 11 Pro update thing like 3 days ago. Come on, it's up to date. And I've done the most recent update on the PC as well. This takes a while. I feel like we need some background music. Have I got any music on this computer? Let me see if I can find some. Let's just go to Stream Beats. Paris, Hella, you need to work your SEO out. Because I've typed in Stream Beats. And it's still hard to find. What? Epidemic Sound has obviously paid for that word. Streambeats.net, there it is. Listen now. Just chatting playlist? Play. Oh, are you serious? It just says streambeats.net constantly. I thought this was free. Okay, it's not free. All right, we'll just bring up a royalty-free thing on YouTube. This is a quick and nasty way of getting some music. Background music. No copyright. You watch, we'll get a copyright anyway. All right, let's add some audio capture. Turn that down a bit. How's that? Let me just check that. Check that. Yeah, that's all right. I didn't even check what quality is this streaming at. $1440 60p, so that's 60 FPS. Nothing like a good, crisp, clean image of a Windows 11 update or install. So, place your bets. Is it going to be trouble-free? Is this going to be a good install or is this going to fail? It should be trouble-free. I think the problems will come later when I'm trying to reinstall shit. Which I don't think I'll do on stream. I think it'll be too hard to juggle hiding like all my details. Hey Snoogs. Trouble-free, mate, you'll be right. Will fail when you hit go on the show. Yeah. Yeah, I've backed up all the stuff for the show, so that should be fine, all the OBS stuff. But yeah, you know what it's like for the HXP show. Holy shit, we went from 7 viewers down to 2. 5 people just went, nah, fuck, this is shit. Oh, okay. So it did that. Making sure your PC has enough space. How long could that possibly take to check to see how much space I've got? Listen, I'll show you. I'll tell you. Here, heaps. You're going to delete all this shit. We're going to nuke this. We got a terabyte to deal with. There, how long does it take? Done. There's enough space. I reckon it's not making sure I've got enough space. I reckon it's doing something else. They just write random shit to make you think, oh, that's what it's doing. Okay, yeah, oh, here we go. Keep personal files and apps. Nope. Because that never fixes anything. Nothing. Right, so I want to keep nothing. You know that we've got a terabyte to deal with, or 930 gig. Making sure you're ready to install. I'm fucking ready. I've never been readier, mate. Because I want to make my coffee, but I know as soon as I go to make a coffee, it'll want me to do something. And it'll just sit here for ages. My stream is set to 20,000 kilobits per second. I don't think we need that high bit rate. Oh well. Right, I might go make that coffee. All right, I'm back. And what has it done? Getting updates. What servers are Microsoft using for these? Xbox? Why is it taking so long? Right, so yeah, I'm not running any overclocking on the CPU. Got 64 gigabyte of memory. What are we downloading at? This thing is apparently what's getting updates or checking for updates, I don't know, but there's no downloading going on. It's only got 8 kilobytes a second down, which is nothing. And GeForce RTX 5080. What was that spike? Yeah, see, look at that network activity. It's maxed out at 450 kilobytes a second. Kilobytes per second. What the hell am I using 23 gigabytes of memory on? I should install Linux instead. Why? Can you tell me why? I've heard a lot of people raving on about Linux and all that sort of stuff, but I don't feel like Linux is Linux is a very good operating system, unless you know what you're doing. So if you're a Linux fan, tell me why somebody who doesn't even know what Linux is, why would I? Freedom and privacy. That's not enough of an explanation. Am I actually going to be able to use it? What are the limitations of Linux? Because there's got to be a reason why it's a niche operating system. Would someone like me absolutely do their head? Look, I wouldn't even know where to get Linux from. That's how much I don't know about it. I pretty much just know it exists. I'm actually really interested to be chatting with somebody who raves about Linux, but yeah, I don't know. It runs the whole world. Yeah. It runs the whole world because smart people that know how the system works makes it so it works for people who don't know they're even using Linux. So you still don't have a good selling point there. Like you might say the kiosks at McDonald's runs Linux, which actually I don't think they do because I've seen them blue screen of death. But something like that, they would use Linux, right? But they design it with a GUI. What is the Linux experience? Actually, let's bring up a video. I'm getting curious now. While this does its crap. What dies Linux look like on PC? Explained for beginners. Oh, you guys won't be able to hear this. Oh, get to the point. Oh yeah. Okay, so you can make it look like Windows basically. It looks like however you want it to look. That's a good answer, and that's basically what it looks like from this video. My issue is though, answer me this. I install Linux, right? I then want to install my Stream Deck software, my Elgato software, my GoXLR software, Steam, Epic. Do they all have Linux support? Or is none of that shit gonna work? It probably does, but I just have never taken any notice of it because I always just see Windows and go, that's what I want. Maybe I should experiment with Linux and put it on like an old laptop of mine or something. It's just old dog, new tricks. That's the sort of like where I'm at, where I'm like, do I really want to spend time learning how to do everything I already know how to do? Continuing with the installation of Windows will remove some optional features. You may need to add them back. Yeah, okay. Steam is the driving force behind the recent popularity. Why am I getting a phone call? All right, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was a little bit of a family emergency. I had to take that call. Hopefully everything goes well on the other end. All right, so we're ready to install. You won't be able to use your PC during installation. That's fine. Install Windows 11 Pro. Keep nothing. That's fine. Go. Do it. So we were saying Steam is the driving force behind the recent popularity. Yeah, that's all well and good. But what about the other things I said? The other programs that I use? And talking about programs that I don't use right now, but might want to use in the future. Am I going to run into issues that there's no Linux? Is it Linux or Linux? I keep saying Linux because I feel like Linux should have two ends. I just feel like it's not supported enough for me to back it. And I'm sure it's great, privacy and freedom. But at the same time, I just want it to work. OBS, I do live streaming for the Age XP show. Is that going to work fine? Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, I don't think Linux is my right now. Who knows? It may be my future, but I don't think it's my right now. Get rid of the micro slop. Void Dog, your name's an MP4, is it? And what do I replace Windows with? Did you just come in here to hate on Microsoft? Which I don't necessarily disagree with. Microsoft is a bit of a shit show, but the necessary evil for a lot of applications. But if I got rid of Microsoft, or Microslop as you put it, what am I replacing it with? What's your suggestion? No, you just wanted to say something. That's fair enough. And very honest. I gotta back the honesty there. Thank you, voiddog.mp4. On the yo. I don't know if that was a typo or if that's something that my generation doesn't understand. On the yo. On the go? No? No idea. Sorry, bro. Oh, I love this cup. I was on the phone call for I don't know how long. And it's still hot. It's a heated cup. Keeps your drink warm. It's got like a heating element in it and a battery. It was. Sorry, Void Dog. I'm not following. Don't know what you mean. All right. I don't know. Is that legible on the screen? Yeah, oh, kind of is. It's just really small. 25%. Oh, it was a typo. Was it supposed to be on the go? This bloody camera just carries on. It's like when I move, it's like, oh my god, I've got to adjust. Can you just stay still? If I turn that off, where will it stay? All right, it stays out wide. All right, good. Had to muck around setting up this stream too. I forgot about my audio. I set it all up and I was like, oh yeah, let's go. And then I thought, hang on a minute, my microphone is plugged into my main PC and gets fed to this. I can't use that microphone setup because as soon as this thing resets and starts and stuff, my microphone's not going to work because it's plugged into that PC. So I had to jerry-rig this wireless mic setup. It was either that or using the microphone on the camera, and I thought that's usually never a good idea. So FYI, anyone that's watching, this is very different to my usual content. But if you like gaming stuff, pop culture, it's heaps of the Age XP show, live show on the channel. But talk to me, people. I'm all alone, waiting for Windows to install. Granted, it is going a lot faster than it did on my laptop, but this PC is probably 3 times more powerful than my laptop, so that's probably why it's quicker. Hey Spaceys, how are you, mate? What are you boo-hooing? You don't want me to install Linux as well, do you? Oh, you're at work. I am not at work today. I have put in my 60 hours for the week. I'm done. But here I am sitting in front of a Windows 11 blue screen. That's a poor choice of design, don't you think, using the blue screen for this installation process? Because blue screen with Windows is synonymous with something broke. I let my laptop to install Windows overnight. Oh, you left it. Why are you not installing Linux? Nobody's answered my question though. Is it Linux or Linux? I feel like Linux should have 2 N's, but Linux sounds wrong. Yeah, Windows can take a long time to install. Another person with the old microslop. Oh, come up with another one. Like Microshaft. Lin, like lint. Linux. So it's Linux. Like Sega or Sega? What about potato or potato? I haven't heard any accents say potato before. I don't think anyone says potato. Unless you've got a speech impediment. And if that's the case, then no judgment. Maybe a couple of giggles. Like, that person said potato. Potato is retardo. You can tell you and I are from the same, same or similar generations. I installed Windows on a HP Chromebook. Okay, that would have taken a long time. What are you, a business major to use Windows? No. The only thing I'm major at is being a major asshole. I don't know, Windows is good when it works properly, but the reason why I'm nuking it and trying starting again is because it's been... How long have I had this computer? A little bit over 12 months. And I feel like there was an update along the line there that sort of balked a few things, or it might have been something I did, I don't know. And I just feel like I want a fresh start. Computers always feel like they just do their best with a fresh install of Windows. Achievement unlocked. Boom, bling. Major arsehole. You know, because there's probably something in there that's making the errors that I'm getting. And yeah, I could spend weeks, months, days, hours, whatever, trying to find out what that problem is to fix it. Then the issue is, if I find the problem, do I know how to fix it? And if I find the problem, is it easy to fix? I'll just nuke it, start from scratch. The Techspert. Hello, fellow small tech content creator. I do not envy you for this. I hate dealing with the bit of Windows. Yeah, fair. That's fair. That's why I thought I would share my experience, and we'll see how it goes. If it's an absolute shit show, it might be entertaining at the very least. Spacey says, I've got too much on my PC to do a fresh restart. Yeah, see, what I did when I last installed Windows on this computer is I basically only installed programs on my C drive. Everything else is on secondary drives. So without even thinking about it, everything is backed up. So all of my stuff for the Age XP show, it's on another drive. So it's still going to be there. The only thing I had to do is like back up like profiles for OBS. I backed up my audio profiles for the Go XLR. Backed up the Stream Deck profiles, things like that. Hopefully I've backed up everything. And then everything else should just be a pretty easy re-download. I've got 2,000 megabit per second downloads on my internet connection, so downloading stuff isn't going to be a worry. A friend of mine reinstalls Windows every few weeks due to lags. Oh, I don't... What is he doing to that computer? Tell him to lay off the porn sites. That's way too frequent. Spacey says, I like Windows. I hate the marketing spam crap that has snuck into Windows 11 in the few months. I've got a few tricks to get rid of that shit, which I'm going to do on here. I've even got... I'll have to find it. It's a YouTube video. It has links in it. There's a command you can do that opens up a thing that even does, you know, the right click where you got to press show more. There's a thing you can do so it always just shows that show more right click. What is this epic music? Oh, in other news, I got a Pocket Osmo 3. I did see that on X, on Twitter, and your comment said something like, well, not your comment, your post said something like, let's see what this thing can do or something. And I had a post in my head, and clearly I must be just the common user of social media, because word for word what I was going to type in was already written there by somebody else. I'm like, wow, that's word for word. Am I really like that much of a slave to the system that I don't have any creativity? So I decided not to comment at all. I felt like a douche. But anyway, I have a Pocket 3 as well. They are very good cameras. Void Dog says I don't back up anything. Ooh. Void Dog.mp4 likes living on the edge. Tech expert. I'm trying to play Sea of Thieves with a buddy of mine, and the anti-cheat is fighting with the RGB drivers. Yep, it makes me want to end it all. I'm procrastinating and fixing it. Yeah, I hate that when anti-cheat is triggered by like software that isn't malicious in any way. I had an issue where I can't remember what it was, but the anti-cheat, it would have been Call of Duty. Call of Duty was cracking it at some software I had. And it kept booting me out if I had it running while I played the game. So I had to close it every time I wanted to play the game. I can't remember what it was. I think it was something that had an overlay. Might have been Discord's overlay. I just had to turn the overlay off so it didn't think I was cheating, because it kept kicking me out for cheating. That's so annoying. He does competitive games and uses precise hardware. Oh, that's a dude with the reinstall? Yeah, that still sounds weird having to reinstall it because it starts to lag every couple of weeks. Winslop to Deslop. Yeah, you remember that troll comment, yeah. Honestly, I'm just done with Windows. It's a gaming laptop. It should not be this difficult. I used to be a Windows guy all the way, but I'm tired of them making it worse, and we're supposed to take it. Yeah, it's because they try to keep integrating new things to justify the cost of things and blah, blah, blah. Whereas really all we want is just something that works. It's the same with like video games. If you take video games for an example, I don't necessarily want a game that looks absolutely mind-blowingly great but runs at 20 frames per second. If modern hardware can't run it, then dial it back a bit. This is more of a console issue, which I don't play on console anymore because of this, where you'll get, I've got the latest and greatest PlayStation, and I'm still playing games at 30 FPS. How about you chill it out a bit? The hardware isn't up to scratch yet. Dial it back a bit on the graphics and all the fancy shit, and just give me the game that runs good. Same thing with Windows. I don't need integrated AI. Your Copilot AI is no good. I turn it off. Get rid of it. I don't want it installed. I don't want AI in my Windows. There's a backtrack feature where you can backtrack and see what you did 3 days ago on what website. I don't need that. Does anybody need that? Maybe they would like, it's a nice to have, but does it work without making everything slow down? Probably not. We want an operating system to be snappy. We want the hardware to work hard when we're playing a video game, or we're using like a editing software, or we're running a program that needs the resources. We don't want the resources tied up in the stupid operating system that should be nice and simple. Let me catch up on chat here. Trues, we got a wise man here. Thanks. Spacies, I now prefer frame rate over fancy graphics. 100%. What's the point if it looks great but it runs on nothing unless you've got a $30,000 PC? Use WinSlop to get rid of it. Well, is WinSlop a program, is it? I've got something else that I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. I have to search for it every time I want to use it. But I've got a little program thing that can get rid of everything that you don't want. All in one go, like you can get rid of OneDrive. I don't use OneDrive, go away. And it threatens me every time I delete OneDrive. It's like, I'm deleting all of your files. If you don't reinstall it in 30 days, they'll be gone. I'm like, it's crap I didn't even know I had anyway. Get rid of it. Gets rid of OneDrive, it fixes the right click, it gets rid of the AI crap on your start menu and your taskbar. What else do I get it to do? I don't know, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna run through it later. Well, and how modern PCs and laptops aren't allowed to install Windows 11 because of small nitpicks. Some legit, but most not. And Windows 10 isn't supported. Like, come on, man, just make it work. Windows 11, I think, is restricted from being installed on older hardware because they don't have that. It's like a hardware security. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, look, whether or not it's worth its weight, I don't know, but it's a thing. Spacies, no, I don't want Linux. Hey, Grimjob, how are you, man? Got more people watching a blue screen than when you play Fortnite. How many people are watching? Oh, yeah, fair call. WinSlop gets rid of the AI things. Okay. Spacies, Fark, OneDrive. Absolutely. I use Dropbox. And there's probably nothing Windows will be able to tell me that'll make me switch to OneDrive. I would rather use Apple Cloud or whatever it is instead of OneDrive. And I don't want to use either of them. Yeah, OneDrive, it shits me to tears. And then sometimes programs will automatically use OneDrive as where it saves shit. This is what happened to me with the Go XLR. Oh, we just lost screen. It's doing something. Oh, it came back. With my Go XLR profiles were automatically saved to OneDrive. And then I was like, oh, why is OneDrive installed? And I got rid of it and it deleted all my profiles. So I've changed it. All my profiles are now on my Dropbox hard drive. Obviously something's going on because the screen keeps dropping out. TPM, that's the TPM. I think that's the hardware security. Is that what that is? I can't remember what it stands for. Thanks, Jay Barty. Spacies, there's a chip it looks for. My 2017 laptop is now on a death sentence. Yeah. Now you'll still be able to use the older Windows, you just won't have any updates. So if there's any vulnerabilities, they're not going to get fixed. OneDrive is so terrible. It literally by default uploads your files and then delete them locally. Yeah. And then to download them, they hold it hostage. Absolutely. I don't use it. It's the pits. I absolutely hate that it shows OneDrive results when I'm looking for a file. I wish I could turn that crap off. Get rid of OneDrive. I'm gonna show you how to remove it. I mean, it could be hours from now. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I'm gonna go through all that because I'm gonna try and do a nice clean install. It'll be all there because of this install, but then I'm gonna remove it all. I should probably look for it now. See if I can find what I'm talking about. I wish I'd I wish I'd saved this. Oh, there it is. All right, let me save this video. And I'll tell you what it is that I'm going to use. Where's the link? Chris Titus Utility is what it's called. All right, I think the computer just restarted. The Chris Titus Utility is what I'm going to use. Well, let's catch up here. I'm down for learning how to remove OneDrive. Yep. Play along at home. We get to that. Yeah, see, we can all agree on how bad OneDrive is, yeah. But the fact that it's by default on Windows shows us why a lot of people are getting tired of it, yeah. It's fair, it's fair. It's just that Microsoft has the monopoly on operating systems. Just reading up on this Winslop program now, actually. I accidentally put a video on OneDrive because I got its video file confused with OneDrive's. Yeah, OneDrive sucks, man. How long have I been going for? An hour. OneDrive is the Enron of Windows. What's an Enron? I don't know that term. I'm going to Google it. Oh, an Enron scandal. Enron Corporation was an American energy commodities and service company based in Houston, Texas. It was led by Kenneth Lay and developed in 1985 via a merger between Houston Natural Gas and Internorth, both relatively small regional companies at the time of the merger. What is Enron and what happened? On December 2, 2001, well, we're going back a bit, despite claiming assets in excess of 60 billion and revenues exceeding 100 billion, Enron Corp filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, becoming the then largest bankrupt corporation in US history. Oh, people went to jail. Skilling was indicted on 35 accounts of crimes related to the Enron scandal. In 2006, he was found guilty of conspiracy, insider trading, making false statements, and securities fraud. He was sentenced to 24 years in prison and fined $45 million. Oh, speaking of that, I just got paid. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm rich for a couple of hours until all the bills go. Mine! All right. Have you used the RX 550? No, I have never in my life owned a Radeon card. Ever. Basically, it's just the worst part of it. Like the armpit of Windows. Or armpit or asshole? What's worse, an armpit or an asshole? I'm pretty sure my armpit smells better than my asshole. let's call OneDrive the asshole of Windows. You use the RX 550 right now. Well, there you go. I do not. I have always had NVIDIA. I've got a 5080. I've always been NVIDIA. I've always been Intel. I did have, back in the day, I had AMD CPUs, but that was a long time ago. I think it was before I even really knew that there was a different type of CPU. I've never had, well, actually my laptop has a Ryzen, that has an AMD processor. It's a Ryzen 7 4000 series, I think. Yes, and using it is like passing a stone. Yeah, it's painful. Yeah, I hate OneDrive. Absolute rubbish. Just a moment, says Windows. And you wait. No shade on the US, but you watch, it'll come up and it'll go, you're in the US, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I think it's in alphabetical order, but somehow America is the first one. We'll see. I mean, it's an American program, American software, so I guess that's fair. Got to head back to work. All right, Spaceys, thanks for dropping in, mate. Appreciate you. I think you're streaming tonight. I'm going to try and catch some of your streams, Spaceys. I still have my Chromebook, but now it runs Ubuntu. This is another one I don't know how to say. Ubuntu or Ubuntu? No, Ubuntu. Easier to write than it is to say. Hey, Matt. I had an AMD Thunderbird 1 gigahertz processor in my first PC. That's sick. My first PC was a 486. Actually, was it a 486 or was it a 386? Might have been a 386. Yeah, I think it was a 386. Had the turbo button on the front. You pressed it and it like doubled the megahertz that it ran at. It's like, yeah, why is this a button? I'm never going to turn that off for any reason, which I didn't. It stayed on, and I think it was like 33 megahertz or 66 megahertz. I'm like, why would anyone turn that off? Why is that an option? Just 66 it all the way, bro. I got class tomorrow, so I'm going to head. You gained a sub, man. Good luck and big ups with the channel. Thank you, Tech Expert. I appreciate that. Sorry, Techspert. Hope to see you around. And good luck with class. Spaceys, technically my first PC was a Sega. The Sega Terra Drive, a lousy 286. Sega Terra Drive. You love that thing, eh? I've not heard of that thing. The Sega, what do you call it? Terra Drive. Terra Drive. But then they dropped it down to the Mega Drive? Why'd they go backwards? The Sega Terra Drive, a rare 1991 Japanese computer console hybrid developed by Sega and manufactured by IBM, combining an IBM PC and a 16-bit Mega Drive on one motherboard. Okay, so hence the Terra Drive. They didn't go back. The Mega Drive was first. It already existed. It allowed users to play games while using the PC for applications. It was released only in Japan and failed commercially. That sounds pretty cool. But back in the time. So available in 3 models. It featured a 10 megahertz Intel 8286 processor with RAM ranging from 640 kilobyte to 2.5 megabytes. The top model included a 30 megabyte hard drive. This isn't as old as I thought it would be. Unlike other later hybrids, the PC side and the Mega Drive hardware could interact, allowing for specialized software that combined both. This sounds really cool. Included a keyboard, mouse, RGB output, and 2 Mega Drive ports. Yeah, makes sense. Shipped with both IBM DOS and could play most standard non-region locked Japanese Mega Drive cartridges. It was a commercial failure. By 1991, how old was I? 8? I was 8. The 286 processor was outdated, making the TerraDrive expensive compared to more advanced 386 and 486 PCs at the time, leading to poor sales. Yeah, if you're going to release something that is PC-like, that has fixed hardware, it's going to get outdated real quick. Especially back then. You love that thing, I bet you did. It was a PC with a built-in Mega Drive. We just learnt this, that's cool. That reminds me of the Apple Pippin. I've heard of the Apple Pippin. That's about all I know about it. Damn it, now I want another rare computer I don't have space for. Yeah, that's fair. As a non-PC person, it was a bitch to use as I didn't know PC commands. Yeah, PC commands back in the early 90s, late 80s, they were something you needed to learn. So I remember on my original PCs where it was running DOS before Windows 95, to play a game, I had to go to the drive where it was installed. So we'd type in CD space, and I'm not sure what CD stood for. I don't know, CD space Doom, because Doom would have been installed in a folder called Doom. CD space Doom, and it would open up the Doom folder. If you couldn't remember what the executable was, you just type dir, which is directory, and it shows you everything that's in that folder. And then you can see the exe file, and then you would type Doom. I don't know if you had to have .exe. I don't think you did. You just type in Doom, enter, and it would launch the game. But yeah, sometimes it was a little bit more. Oh, change directory is what CD stands for. That makes total sense. I've learned something today. I never knew that back then because Google didn't exist and we never really cared. We just knew that's what you had to type, CD. But change directory makes sense. Thank you. I remember the first time I got my first computer, I was struggling. I couldn't install this game because to install it, you had to type in install space and then whatever the install executable was. And I couldn't get it to work. And I'm on the phone to my friend and I'm like, bro, how do I get it to install this game? And he goes, you got to type install this. And I'm like, I'm doing that. It's saying error, like it command not found or whatever. Turns out in my stupidity for that age, I was typing install with one L. It was just a spelling error. Something simple like that I didn't know how to spell the word install was doing my head in. I couldn't, it took me ages to work it out. I don't even know how I eventually found out. A friend probably came over to my house and he's like, here, let me try it. And it worked first go. I'm like, oh, there's 2 L's in install. I don't know how to spell. I'm a dickhead. Anyway, I'm much better today. But I think Windows XP truly made computing for everyone. XP was good. Windows 7, I feel like, affected everything. And then they just made Windows 8 and just went, fuck it, let's wreck it. If you typed the name of an executable file, it'd just execute, yeah. Yeah, I don't think you needed the .exe or BAT or whatever. How do you remember all this shit and get annoyed at internet acronyms? What do you mean by internet acronyms? I don't know what you mean, Grim. But you know me. You should know the answer to that. Oh, you mean just random shit that people say? Because obviously I remember this stuff because I did it every day as a kid. And all this internet acronym stuff is new to me. If it was installed properly, you could run it from any directory. Oh. I don't know about that. I think the last thing I said needs a lot of qualifications. If you were in just C drive and your game was Doom, and it was inside of the Doom directory and the executable was Doom, I'm pretty sure you could type cd space Doom / Doom and hit enter, and I think it would just execute it from there. But it's just like the same thing, I guess, just in one command rather than two. Some software could be installed that way. Yeah, okay. I did my time typing War 2 and Duke 3D. Yeah. War 2? What was War 2? I'm not sure. Omaki. How slow is your PC? Bro, it's an i9 14900K. It's not slow. This is Windows' issue. I was going to say this is a long moment. Yeah, it's probably fucked. It's probably balked itself. Who knows? You could install symbolic links to some software so it'd act as a command. Yeah, that was well beyond my like teenage self. Warcraft 2 was War 2. Okay. Yeah, it's microslop. Yeah. What else? So yeah, definitely Duke 3D, Doom 2. What was that game called? Rise of the Triad. Rise of the Triad was a big one for me. The Hand of God, all that sort of stuff. Heretic and Hexen, they were big. What else did I play back then? Oh, the classic. What was that called? Can't think of the name. It's a point-and-click adventure game where you played as Ben, who was on in a motorcycle gang. Full Throttle. Full Throttle was excellent. Order 66 video is not up, Spaceys. I made a post last week saying I'm taking some time off. I've been working way too much, so I'm chillaxing. Couple of weeks and I'll get back into it. I promise. It's not dead. I'm just taking a little bit of time away from it. People lost interest in it. There was getting very little views, so I'm giving a bit of time for people to miss it. And then I may come back with a fortnightly release. But I appreciate, Spaces, you're actually one of the ones that always did watch it. But yeah, I've been really busy and haven't had time to make a new one, so I'm taking a little bit of time off. PC Stuff says, I'm an old DOS kid. Started on a 486 in 1996 when I was 15. That sounds very similar to me, mate. I still have a SNES, says Void Dog. I've got a SNES, I've got a Mega Drive, I've got... Actually, I don't think I've got a Master System anymore. Cheers, Spacies. Yeah, this is a really long moment. Well, that's the thing with these screens. Like, how am I supposed to know if this is working? Oh, we'll see. We'll just keep chatting. Hopefully it'll come good. I was hoping to have this up and running to play some games tonight, but by the looks of things, this could take a while. Windows doing Windows crap. Yeah, it should not take this long, man. Like, it's like, I don't know, is the file structure that horrific that it takes so long to make all the files and put them all in it? Because seriously, like, how much space does Windows take these days? Is it like 200 gig? Yeah, it just takes too long. Spacies, my first real PC was a compact I got in 1997 with Windows 98. I was hooked on the internet culture ever since. 98 was your first PC? See, my first introduction to PC was when my older brother brought home well, ignoring the Commodore 64, it's not really a PC. He brought home a PC that he bought from Fairstar. Does anyone remember Fairstar computers? If you're in Australia, you might. Otherwise, you have no idea what I'm talking about. And what was his name? I'm Warwick or something from Fairstar Computers. Anyway, my brother got one of those, and it was a Daewoo. The branding on the actual case and the monitor was a Daewoo, as in the car manufacturer. That was weird. And I remember when he wasn't home, I jumped on the computer, got onto the internet, and tried to download a naked lady. It took a very long time. And it always, when it got to like just before the boobs, it would just stop. And you'd be like, what? And it would be the longest part to load. That was frustrating. For us in the United States, the Mega Drive is called the Sega Saturn. No, it's not. The Mega Drive was the Genesis. The Sega Saturn was the Sega Saturn. Was that intentional? I don't know if it's... Yeah, just relax, Spaces. I haven't installed anything by a custom Tiny 11 and Linux in a few years, so I don't know how long stock Windows takes anymore. This feels like too long. I installed Windows only a couple of days ago on my laptop. It took a long time. I expected that to take longer because it's a few years older than this PC. And this is a desktop, that's a laptop. So I'm not worried yet. Hey, PC Stuff, thank you for subscribing. Here in the US, Daewoo is almost all audio. Really? Well, we had Daewoo computers and Daewoo cars here. I tried Tiny 11 on my Chromebook and it took 8 gigs of my 16 gigabytes of storage. All right. So Daewoo do speakers, amps, head units, etc. Right, are they good quality? Because here the cars weren't very good quality. The computer, I don't remember, it worked, as far as I know. Message me tomorrow when this moment is finished so we can game again. No worries, Grim. Spacies. In the early 90s even, PC gaming sucked for me. But I could see glimpses of things changing for the better. In 97 onwards, I started to get curious about internet and was dying to get a PC then. Rogue Gamer says, as long as your power don't shut off. No, well, the power should be fairly stable here. We should be right. Yeah, no, I've been on PCs. I'm originally a PC gamer. I then PC for when I was younger, like young adult, PC was getting too expensive for me because I was just starting out in the workplace. So that's why I turned to console gaming, because it's cheaper to get into. Now that I'm older and more established and have more money, disposable income, which I probably don't have anymore, I got myself a good PC, and I'm happy to be back in game. I've been PC gaming again now for probably the last 10 years, because consoles shit me. They just they concentrate on the wrong things. They got all the fancy graphics and none of the performance. And also with consoles, their servers are garbage. It takes way too long to download anything on there. It doesn't use any of your bandwidth. Crap. So Daewoo was considered mid to high end in the 2000s. Fair enough. Daewoo left here in 2004. Yeah, we don't have Daewoo in Australia anymore. Have you ever used a Mad Catz controller? You know what? I don't think so. I think Holden was the distributor in Australia. Yes, I think it was. Yeah, you bought Daewoo cars from Holden. Yeah. I think they then rebranded some of their Holden models, which actually were Daewoo's. I got a Tiny 11 to run on an Athon. I don't know what a Tiny 11 is. I've been reading this a couple of times. I don't actually know what that is. You're a tech junkie with an absurd amount of tech, including retro stuff. That's cool, bro. I'm a bit of a tech junkie myself. Tech junkie, but no idea where to stick the tech needle. I'm hopeless. Mostly PC stuff, hence the name. Good stuff. See you later. Brother-in-law was just leaving. Xbox Series X has convinced me not to bother with consoles anymore except for Nintendo. Tiny 11. We've got a tiny 3 to 4. Yeah, I used to have a Mad Catz controller. You know what? I did have one of the craziest controllers that I think I've ever used, and that was the Space Orb or Space Ball. I don't remember. I think I still have it. I think it's in the garage somewhere. But it's got a serial port. I can't use it anymore unless... I wouldn't even imagine I could find the drivers for it. Tiny 11 is a script you run to pre-strip Windows 11 down to the essentials before installation. So it's a tiny install that only installs what needed to run. The only junk left is the Windows store. Okay, Tiny 11, makes sense. If I could, I would emulate my Nintendo games. I think you can. I've never tried it, but I think you can. Most of the data crap is stripped out too. It doesn't need TPM to install. Yeah, that's good for older systems or any other requirements. As a test, it's been set to run on a Pentium 3. That's cool. This music is way too epic. Why isn't this like background music? Oh yeah, the what do you call it? The genre of background music was epic. Yeah, we don't need that. All right, where were we? If I could, I would emulate my Nintendo games. My issue with Nintendo games, if I've tried emulation in the past, is getting the proper controller to work. So now all my installs are Tiny 11 or some flavor of Linux. Swear it was playing Christmas music before. Was it? I didn't notice. This is... you're right, this is a very long moment. But like I said, I did it on my laptop the other day and it was a very, very long moment. I wonder if this other microphone is synced up. It is. Alright, good. If my battery dies on the microphone, I can switch it out. It's got an 8-hour battery life though, this microphone I'm using. So if I need to use the second one, then we're probably running into issues. But it's not looking good. But I'm not worried yet. My Tiny 11, it takes 5 minutes to install Windows on an NVMe based system. Okay, that's really quick. It's been an hour and a half so far. And this is on an NVMe too. So I don't know what's going on. I'm very out of touch with how long this should take now. Hey Siri, how long should Windows 11 Pro take to install? She's not listening. I just said that for nothing. Let's ask ChatGPT. How long should it take to install Windows 11 Pro on my PC?
The installation itself is usually pretty quick, maybe around 20 to 30 minutes on a modern system like yours. That said, the total time can vary depending on how fast your storage drive is, how many updates are needed, and any custom setup steps. If you're restoring files or personalizing settings, that can add some extra time. But generally, you'll be up and running within an hour or so.
It's been about an hour and a half now. What's going on?
If it's been longer than expected, a couple of things might be happening. Sometimes Windows updates are downloading and installing in the background. Depending on your internet speed and update size, that can slow things down. Also, if you've got a lot of peripherals or older hardware drivers, the setup process may be taking extra time to ensure everything's compatible. If it seems truly stuck, you could check if there's a progress indicator or even restart the process if it's frozen. Let me know what you're seeing.
It says just a moment on the screen, and we've been here for probably 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour.
Just a moment can be a bit of a patience test, but it usually means it's wrapping up final configuration tasks. If it's still spinning after this long, though, it might be worth a gentle restart. Just restart the PC and let it try again. Most of the time, it'll pick up from where it left off and finish properly. Don't worry, you're close.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm happy to do that just yet, because that could be a problem if I restart it.
I get it. Restarting mid-process feels risky. Before anything drastic, you can give it a bit more time. Sometimes these steps do sort themselves out. But if it stays stuck too long, like another half hour with no change, then a restart is usually safe. The installer is designed to recover. I'll be here if you need support when you decide how to proceed.
Can you give me a hug?
I can't give a real hug, but I'm definitely sending you all the supportive vibes. I'm right here with you while you wait. Or if you need to troubleshoot anything. We'll get this sorted, and you're not alone in it.
Thank you for keeping me company. I feel really comfortable now.
I'm really glad I can help you feel that way. It's always nice to have someone in your corner, even if it's just during a Windows install. If anything else pops up, or you just want to chat while things are wrapping up, I'm here for it.
Actually, while you're there, let's have a therapy session. How about that?
I'm really happy to chat and support you, but I'm not a therapist. That said, if you just want to talk things out or share what's on your mind, I'm here to listen. And if something's a bit deeper, I'm always happy to point you toward professional resources if that would help. What's on your mind right now?
Nothing. I'm taking the piss. Thank you. Bye. Oh, unplug it. No. That's not making me feel better, Void Dog. When I installed Windows 11 Pro in my Dell blah blah with a hard drive, it only took a couple of minutes. Oh, shut up! It took a couple of minutes. Granted, this is probably hanging. Why would it hang though? It worked first go on my laptop, which is old. How long should I give it? That's why these stupid spinning things, they're no bloody help. They should give you a progress bar all the time, so that way you can actually tell if nothing's happening. Restart now, you reckon? Yeah. Maybe. Soon. I'm hanging in there. Although it does seem completely fucked. I'd say restart to says PC stuff. I don't actually have a restart button. A reset button. It's a stupid recessed USB-C port on my keyboard because I'm not even 100% sure. This keyboard probably won't work because I think it's Bluetooth. I'll probably have to plug it in. I've got to find the cable that it came with. Which I probably won't be able to do. It's got like a weird right angle thing on it, I think. Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh look, nothing changed. Hold down the PC button. Yeah. I know how to actually turn it off. I just thought I'd mention there's no reset button on the PC. There we go. This stupid proprietary thing. Hello? Enhance. Enhance. Oh, this is the scammer thing again. This is a phone call from the United States. So unless it's one of you guys, you want to listen in? Hello? 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 This is exactly what happened last time. They called earlier today. Are you there? Hello? Was it the same? This is Wendy's. Is it the same number that called me earlier? No, it's a different number. Where was that one from? Oh, it doesn't save the information on where it was from. It just says unknown. Oh no, it does save that information. It's just that one didn't have any information. So that one was from Cedartown, GA. I'm not sure what GA is short for in the United States. And the other one just says unknown. All right. So I have no reset button. Sounds like a help request. Yeah, I can get why you got that, but no, I know. Careful, PC nerds don't know what making conversation sounds like. Nah, that's all right. Like, I get it, the reason why he gave the information, but no, I know that much. This isn't my first rodeo. Just the moment. That's what it said the whole time, right? All right, how long's it been doing this for? So it was installing half an hour, 35 minutes ago, it was at 95%. There we go. 35 minutes ago, it went to just a moment. So 35 minutes does seem excessive. I don't know. It's kind of becoming a bit of a game now. Who's going to win? Do I hold out for it to work? Or do I give up and just turn it off? I know turning it off, I'm not going to wreck anything. I may have to start the installation again, but I'm not going to break anything. It's just all software. I've got the installation software, and I've got another computer. I can make another one if I need to. Hey! I told ya. I had faith. See, is this the right country or region? No, no, it's not. And that starts with you. Why is it first? Australia. O ye of little faith. Answer the phone. You dog, this is a bogan. We don't know what you need. Why are you fucking spiders on the phone, mate? Those other Aussies. That's funny. Yeah, you're all surprised. Hey, why did it take that long? I don't know. You'll see my specs and you'll see my computer isn't a slug. Keyboard layout, yeah, US is fine. No, I don't. Who needs a second keyboard layout? Is that necessary to be part of the installation? I get it if you want to add it later, but why is this always an option? No. Skips the main button as well. You're fucking checking for updates again? We've done this. Do you have an iPod? No. Why? I do not have an iPod. Sit back and relax while the magic happens. I feel like nobody watching this right now thinks there's any magic going on. We're installing OneDrive. We heard how much you like it. Fuck off. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. For some reason, I want to build a cheap shit PC to play around with. Fair enough. That's fun. Like I said, Microslop. Yep, you and other people have said that countless times. We get it. The magic is installing Office 365. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I actually have Office, but not 365. I just bought one of those old, what are they called? The codes, licenses. Which is hopefully tied to my Microsoft account. I actually have a really old PC in my garage. It's not a CD key in the sense that they come with keys. They're just licenses. They're like digital licenses these days. I think once you redeem it on your account, you don't have to do it ever again. Your account just knows you own it, which is good. Depends on the type of key. Some tie to the PC, some tie to the account. Yeah. Yeah, get the AMD out. Tinker with it, man. Do some stuff with it. Open up some old USB drives that you don't want to put on your computer. Name your device. Homie. What do I call this one? I think this is... I don't think it matters. I think... hello, keyboard. It's plugged in. The keyboard's plugged in. The keyboard is like glitching out. Oh, maybe I need to try and plug it directly into the computer. Just gonna reach. No. Oh, USB winning first go. Wasn't upside down. Do I have to switch this off Bluetooth or something? Okay. The mouse works. The mouse has got a USB dongle. Why is the keyboard not working? Right, well, that doesn't need to stay plugged into there because it makes zero difference. Yeah, I made a mistake when I bought this keyboard. I didn't realize it didn't have 2.4 gigahertz. All right, what alternative do I have? How's your fancy keyboard now, huh? Yeah, right, thank you. Into the PS2 connection. You should name it Microslop. It won't let me name it anything. My keyboard's not fancy. I don't need to spend a lot of money on a keyboard because I use a controller. It's a game. It's weird. It's like the keyboard lights up, and then when I press something, the lights turn off. It's like it's underpowered. Oh, I've got a switch on the side, you idiot, Luke. I've got to switch it to USB. What a dick. What an absolute dick. How did I not think of that? Lucas Desktop. That was... Oh, here we go. Remember this screen, guys? I hope you got a coffee and somewhere comfortable to sit. I don't know why it took me that long to realise that I had to switch it to USB. Absolute rookie move. You can use on-screen keyboard. Yeah, no. I have my main gaming PC, 5800X3D, 32GB DDR4, 3600, 7900 XTX. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Cool, man. So you're not getting the Elgato Stream Deck keyboard? Nah. No, I have plenty of Stream Decks, and I already have a keyboard. I'd continue, but it's a bit... I have a lot of computers. I think I have 8 or 9 semi-active right now. Jeez, righto. Could they not put something fun to look at when installing? Like a picture of your head, Spaceys. Set up for personal use. Does it fucking matter what I'm using it for? It's probably got different protocols and stuff for business. Checking for Windows updates. I should have disconnected the internet before I started. I think it would have been a lot quicker. Sign in. All right. I might just turn off the screen for a second. Stand by. Oh, wrong button. That's the one I want. All right. I'm just going to enter some personal details. I can use a passkey with my phone. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. Why'd the screen turn off? It's flickering. There we go. All right. apparently doing a passkey thing. Oh, device. Use passkey. Here we go. Continue on your device. Face ID. Let's add your Microsoft account. For some reason it got really small. Create a pin. All right, we're logged in. Yes, we'll create a pin. Do I need a pin? Do I have to? Can I cancel that? Your account requires a Windows Hello pin. Why? All right, there's a pin. I think I can turn this back on now. Right, privacy settings for your device. No, 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 no. Accept. Select none of your business, yeah. You should make vids and put them on the tube I would watch. I do. I don't make videos like this generally, but there's heaps of videos on this channel. Oh, you're not talking to me. Sorry. You're talking to PC stuff. My bad, sorry. I just realized. All right, you're talking amongst yourselves, my bad. All right, what is this crap? You're invited to use your new PC with your familiar settings already in place. No. I don't want any, no, I don't want, oh, it was Office PC, not Lucas Desktop. Whatever. No, I don't want any of them. Set up as a new PC, there we go. I will do everything I want to do. I don't want you to remember some of the weird shit you did before. Getting things ready for you. Let me guess, just a moment? Okay, let's customize your experience. Let's not. Nope. Oh, does that mean you guys could connect to my shit using that code? I don't know. The QR code? No. Ah, here it is. You're in luck. Oh, my luck has changed, guys. You've landed a free trial. Oh, you mean nobody else got this? Fuck off. Oh, get more cloud storage for $3 a month. Go away. No, don't set up that. Oh, shit. Fucking, this is annoying. Hang on one sec. Did I somehow ask to subscribe? I don't have an option to not do it. Hang on, go back. Decline. No. Next. It's been 2 hours and we're in. And the first pop-up, Armory Crate's like, hey, you want us to like include our shit because you're using our motherboard? Because it's an Asus motherboard. No, I don't. That can go in the bin. Display settings. That's not what I want. Personalize. Give me that in dark mode. Right. Taskbar settings. The first thing I do every time. Right. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Where's the behavior bit? Here. Fucking center. Badges. Wait, what are badges? Yeah, probably don't need it. Go away. Share any window from my taskbar. Is the time right? Yeah, it is. Okay. You can go away. Actually, no, I do want that there. That can go away. And that can go away. All right, let's go into here. Okay, without Google data. All right, let's go to NVIDIA. Hang on a minute, what resolution is this running? Clicking the wrong one. Oh no, it wasn't the wrong one, it just looks different because the resolution's balked. It's in 4K. Why is it in 4K? This is a 1440 monitor. 25, where's 4K? Where's 2560 by 14? There it is. Heat changes. 150. Can we just do 100%? Oh, that's quite small. 150. That'll do. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. Hard to get a new nude setup right. What? Yeah, I did click continue spaces. That was a mistake. Good night, Void Dog. Thanks for coming along, man. Badges are the little red corner notifications in the taskbar icons, like little red numbers for Discord messages. Yeah, I figured that was probably what it was. It looks different on a single monitor. Also, your scale is cranked way up, making it look weird, yeah. Sorry, delay. Getting to you in the AU takes a few seconds. Yeah, it's all good. All right, so that's a little bit better. Can I have... Where's the... I want to pick that. Where's NVIDIA app or whatever it's called? Where's just your downloads bit? Yes, go to Australia. I thought there was a download section. Why can't I find that NVIDIA app? I did this the other day. It should be easy. There it is. There we go. Open file. Yes. I agree. It's feeling quite snappy. Game ready, please. Wait, go back. You're sneaking in a couple of shit here. Optimize games and creative. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't want that. Skip. Drivers. Download. Yeah, quick it gets 736 megabytes. That's kick ass. Install. What's custom do? Okay. No. All Express will do. Alright. No new comments. What else can I get while I'm waiting? Let's get Discord. Download. Download for Windows. See how easy it is if you run on Windows? If I needed this on Linux, what would I do? I wouldn't even know where to start. Let's log in with my phone. Yes. Allow. I don't know if you can do anything with that code. I hope not. You could probably log into your thing on my computer, which probably would be bad for you. All right, we're logged in. Discord's done. I need Go XLR. PC Helicon. Allow. Product support. How do I? Where's your downloads here? Yeah, that one. Whatever, mate. Also, oh yeah, I've got a few here. Disable encryption, turn off game bar settings, enable dark mode, run defrag, turn on high performance power plan, and set NVIDIA. Yeah, I'm good with all that stuff. I'll do that in NVIDIA. Discord, Steam, Epic Games, GOG. I don't actually use GOG. I've got games on there, but I rarely use it. Also go to notifications, settings at the very bottom, turn off the Windows welcome experience thing, and 2 other settings. That I might need you to help me with. Also always use OOB, bypass NRO, to skip the online account requirement during the out-of-box experience setup. That's alright, I don't need that now. Error? What do you mean error? Oh no, I don't want that. They're dead now anyway, go XLR. Go away, I don't need your tutorial. How did it get all this stuff? Where's the settings? Global settings. Yeah, see? Profiles path. OneDrive. No. Let's go to Dropbox. Hopefully my Dropbox is always a bit iffy to set that up. Go XLR profiles. Okay. We're going to move them. No. Go main PC profile. Mic. Hang on. Is the mic profile also there? Go to system, global settings, mic profiles. That's in OneDrive, isn't it? Go XLR profiles. Oh, look at all this shit, man. I hate this thing where you can't put in the actual directory, so you have to go to it every time. I'm over it. That's all I really need to do. So that's done. That's all installed. All right. I don't have any issues with Steam. Settings, notification, turn off all the settings, notifications. Let's have a look. Notifications. But is that like Discord notifications as well? Oh, system notifications. Oh, wrong one. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Scroll down. Additional settings. Anyway, won't worry about that for now. That thing. That's all right. I'll worry about the notifications things later. All right, tweaks. All right, this is what I like doing. Remove OneDrive. Bin search, go away. Mouse acceleration can go away. Recommendations in the start menu can go away. I want file extensions. Hidden files are fine. Set classic right-click menu. Remove widgets. Screenshot of the notification thing I was talking about. What screenshot? Brave debloat. What's that? think that'll do for this. Yeah. Oh, what that was? It was, yeah. Oh, yeah. You probably can't put links in for obvious reasons, because of trolls. All right, is that yeah? OneDrive's gone. So yeah, use this, Michael, if you want to get rid of. Was it you? Wanted to know about the removing OneDrive? Lucas is my IT guy. All right, that should do. Now it might have been Spacies. Oh yeah, there was Spacies. Yeah, use that. I'll get rid of OneDrive for you. Yeah, I know. But a lot of these things I only learned when I was dealing with a crazy amount of consumer devices. Oh, it was both of you by the sounds of things. Turned me into a Mac guy, even though I have a PC for gaming, obviously. Oh, phew. I thought I was going to have to ban somebody. I guess it wasn't me. It was both of you. You could both make requests. Relax, guy. All right, these don't need to be here. Why is that huge? All right, now I want to go into... Where's that NVIDIA shit? I do remember installing that. Isn't that stuff normally in here? Right. Now I've got my other monitors switched off at the moment, so this would work for the stream, because otherwise everything gets like all messed up on the super ultra wide that I've got. This is the stuff I want, isn't it? Image scaling, leave that alone. Power management. Prefer maximum performance, please. Been a while since I've had to do these. Fly. Might check the Windows power settings. Power. No, this isn't what I want. High performance, please. Turn off the display. Give us 30 minutes, thanks. Yeah, whatever. Manage 3D settings. Yeah. Oh, it's in here. Oh, that's what I did, wasn't it? Yeah, that is what I did. Max frame rate. I don't know if this matters, but my main monitor is 240. Do I need 240? Oh, probably. The Windows 11 settings menu is kind of wonky. I would still check the Windows 10 menu to make sure your power preferences are also applied there. I like to manually go into the power plan and set turn off hard disks for 0 minutes so it never puts them to sleep. I very rarely use hard disks, or does that mean SSDs as well? Minimum CPU state to 100% to disable C states without having to do that in BIOS. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, G-Sync, yeah, I get what you're saying about that. It's probably not necessary. Can you just turn it off? Yeah, I'll just turn it off. You're right, it's not necessary. Although I feel, wouldn't that be good? Like if it was like, for some reason, like when there was like frame runaway, it was like 1,000 frames per second or something. Wouldn't that stop that? I don't know. It does also mean SSD. Have a look. Our plan. Just put 0. Does that mean that they just never turn off? Internet Explorer. USB settings. Fine. Yeah, good advice. Worst frame time. Very rarely will I play a game that'll get me more than 240 frames though. Oh, what am I doing? Steam! Steam powered. Look how blisteringly fast this is. Steam's installed. Oh, installing. Hide this QR code. Yeah, good call, good call. Although the QR code is just to sign in, right? That just means you could sign in on my computer. Is that not how that works? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Like if you scanned the code, let's say you could see the QR code and you scanned it, that would just put your account on my computer. Am I wrong with that? Because the actual signing in occurs on your phone. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is a unique hardware identifier, but it doesn't change always, so you could also register another account as trusted to your hardware ID. Yeah, okay. You're probably right. Thank you for the advice. All right, we're in. Steam is in. Yeah, that's a very fair way of looking at it. Thanks, Kyoto. Let's download The Last Caretaker. Can you add manage storage? How do I add? My other drives are showing up, aren't they? Yeah. how do you... Oh, here we go. Like this, add a drive. Shit. Which one do I want? Where's the... D drive. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't show C because it's already there. All right, that's what I want. And that's where I want this installed. Wait, what the fuck? Uninstall? Oh, it wants to stream it. What's going on here? Your game drive still has all your installs. No, it doesn't. I uninstalled them. I deleted them. This is not right. I deleted this before. Surely I did. Not launching it on the stream PC, surely. I 100% uninstalled this. I didn't format it, no. I didn't format the D drive, I just uninstalled. See you, Spaceys. Clearly, I didn't. Is it actually running? I fucking uninstalled it. That's... it's still installed. I kind of wanted to do just fresh install, so I'm just going to exit. It doesn't matter. It'll probably upset Steam now if I do that. But I'm gonna format it. Steam will probably get upset. I'm sure I can fix it. Oh. Hold on one sec. This is still... I'm still confused as to why it's still there, because I uninstalled all of my games. You know what, Michael, if you're there, I'm hoping I didn't delete the recordings we did today. It's still on this drive. I think it's still on my stream PC. Yeah, it is. It's all good. No, I uninstalled the games. So wherever they were installed, it should have uninstalled them. And I don't install games on my C drive. All of them go on my D drive. Either way, it's weird. It happened. It was still there. I clearly didn't. Clearly, I didn't delete it because it loaded. All right, so that's only available to stream now. So this device is installed, and I need to fix this because I've made a mess of it. Add a drive, D drive, There's install D. Don't want that. Don't want that. Oh no! Don't. What? Is there a way to stop it from transferring? Because it's installed on my stream PC. It's just going to transfer it over. Because it's faster for me to download it. Because this stream PC is limited by... You can do that. In the network settings. Wait, in here. Downloads. Yeah, here, turn that off. Thank you. Because I've got 2,000 or 2 gigabit per second downloads, but this PC is only connected to the network with 1 gigabit. I feel like it's still transferring. It's not downloading. What if I just close Steam on this PC? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, look at that. It's just going up now. Over 13 terabyte. Is that how much I've got? Walk away for 10 minutes and you're already installing The Last Caretaker. The best game ever, man. That'll be a good reason, although I think it can do it in parallel, not sure. Okay, that's done. What else do I need on Steam? Yeah, let's get Dying Light the Beast. I really need to finish this. Actually, I haven't played it in ages. I'll get that when I actually want to play it. Is there anything else on Steam that I'm currently playing? Probably not. That's probably all I need for now. All right, now I need... What's it called? Epic. Download. Bing. Install. What are we talking about? Valheim for sure. I played a lot of Valheim, but there's probably been a lot of updates since I played it. How long did I play Valheim for? I think it's one of my top played games. Yeah, 93 hours. Valheim was great. Caretaker is on its way up though. Yeah, Caretaker's going to smash Dinkum and Valheim. Loving them. Have you guys played The Last Caretaker? Michael hates it because he's jealous. It takes me away from playing Fortnite with him. Well, other than it taking a really long time to install, this was a fairly painless process. Oh, I've got to do this. Hang on. Shut this off for a second. I have not. What kind of game is it? The Last Caretaker is kind of like a survival game where you're a robot, a caretaker, all the humans have died, and you need to create resources and find a way to bring humans back to life. How can I log in? Can you use Steam? Will that work? Actually, I'll just use my email. Password. I don't know what my password is. Okay, 6 sounds fun. Last Caretaker has a demo. Play the demo. If the the demo hooks you, you'll love it. If you don't like the demo, don't bother. But if you like what I've said, the sounds of what I said, you'll probably love it. Because it's got like full physics and stuff like that with, you need to get solar energy to power things. You got to plug in cables from batteries to other things and to power your boat and power space stations and stuff. It's so good. I've got to get my password for Epic because I can't remember what it is. All items, Epic Games. Oh, is that what it is? I think it didn't work for a second then. Sign in. Let's see, does that work? Oh, I've got a code coming to my phone. Or is it email? No, I'm getting a text message. Yes, continue. Yes, that's fine. Allow. I'm in. You guys can come back. I don't know if there's anything there that was bad anyway. All right, let's get Fortnite back on the download because that's a staple. Browse, go to D, go there, installed. So I don't know why this opens up in a new window now. That's so odd. What's this opening up? This off. 88 gig these days. $88 gig in 6 minutes. That's pretty good. I love Satisfactory. Is it anything like that? I haven't played Satisfactory yet, but I'm thinking of moving on to Satisfactory now that I've played and done most of The Last Caretaker. I'm thinking of going to Satisfactory because I've heard a lot of things about it being similar. So I think it is something like that, but I haven't played Satisfactory yet. How good's my internet speeds? People say Australian internet sucks. Depends on where you are. What's the time? He's not far off dinner time for me. He's the best time waster out there. Factorio 2. It's kind of like Minecraft versus Terraria. Both great in their own way, not mutually exclusive. Yeah, I'm thinking Satisfactory might be the way I go. Give that a go. But The Last Caretaker is in early access, so they keep adding stuff to it. I'm really keen for the next update. They're adding a tiny little robot companion to follow you around with little machine guns and stuff to help you. It's so cute. Let me show you. The Last Caretaker update 3. This thing. There won't be any audio because I haven't set that up. But you gotta check out this little robot dude. He's gonna be a little companion. Look at it. Look at that guy. Got like a little dog nose on him. Alright, what else do I need to download? There's heaps of stuff I need to get. I need DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve. Oh, they got me. Fucking Movavi got me. Look at that. What a dog act. How they do that. DaVinci Resolve. But it's actually Movavi. How do they get away with that? Blackmagic Design is what I want. Where's your download? Guys? Oh, yeah. Oh, look! Linux. Wait, what? I need to register? Is that a thing? You have to do that. Did I do that already? Oh, God. All right, hang on a second. It's like a companion cube and a turret had a baby from Portal, yeah. I think you need Chrome first and foremost. Or any other browser. No, look, I use Edge. I don't have a problem with Edge. Yeah, surprisingly enough, I don't actually have a problem with it. You're wrong for that, my friend, and you were getting on me for liking Max. Who likes Max? The only Macs I like are Big Macs. Clearly. I don't like Max. Fuck, if you think you heard me say I like Max. Oh, I was getting on you for liking Max. Sorry. Got you. They're literally the best laptops. All right, well, let's agree to disagree because I like Edge and you like Max. I think we've both got our fucking works. Yeah, sorry. I misinterpreted what you wrote. I understand what you're saying now. I didn't really make fun of you, though, did I? I was more so just happy that you don't game on it. You've got a PC for that. But, nah. I don't like Macs. But can you give me a reason why Edge is no good? Yeah, I was kidding around. I don't care. You can use what you want. But why is Edge no good? I don't have a problem with it. Hello? Vinci? Are you running? Still downloading. Oh, hurry up. You would be surprised the M5 Max is actually the same performance as a 5080. Yeah, but it probably costs like a lot. Yeah, no, Macs are no good for me. Edge has all the Microsoft telemetry in it. The engine is still Chromium. So it's fine under the hood, but all of the Microsoft slop I hate. Yeah, but none of it impedes what I do though. Like I don't care about this. I don't mind actually seeing some of the news that pops up. But you can get rid of that, but I don't care. This I'd turn off. But I don't really mind. I don't know why these reset. Icon only. Give me a button that says icon only for everything. There probably is one. Install. Like that first link you accidentally clicked on. That was Google that did that. That's Google, not Edge. I wasn't on Bing, was I? Oh shit, it was! Oh, it's obviously just reset. I don't normally use that. Thank you for pointing out my error. let's go into settings. Now, I don't necessarily want to share all that. That's got stupid shit in it. Let me just do that. Ryan Little. Where is it? Default browser? No, that's not what I want. Search or something. Privacy search. Here we go. They don't make it easy to find. Search. Oh my God, where is it? Set custom site. There we go. That's what I want. Let's see if that works now. If I type in here, DaVinci Resolve. Nope, that didn't work. I think I'm fighting your fight right now. Home button on the toolbar. Okay, that's what I changed. Open tabs. Open new tab page. Where's the search from? The search, the whatever you call that thing. That's what I want to change. Good night, Rogue Gamer. Have a nerd sleep. That was Google. No, it wasn't Google. I need to change it so I can type into the address bar and search. Hang on, address bar. Address bar search engines. Here we go. It's in here. And in this one, address bar and search, Bing recommended. No, Google. DuckDuckGo, the thing still. Okay, that should work now. All right, we'll bring you back. All right, so that worked. Ah, Google didn't do it. Yeah, right. Okay. But yeah, I don't use Bing. I forgot that was a thing and didn't realize. That's fixed now. Why is this still? Can you come over here? Why is that off the screen? Why is this weird? Where's the actual... is it because there's only one monitor? I'm used to having multiple. Can you come over here? Why won't that move? I can only get to the X, and I need to get to the R at the top. Is this? I think this is asking something. Fuck it. I don't know what it was asking. See, did it work? Why are these so huge? I'm gonna delete them anyway. I don't need that shit. Yeah, it seems to be working. Why have I got no lights on? Wow. This is the wrong software. This is for the Go XLR. Go XLR. I need the Go XLR Mini. Add remove programs. I would have thought it was the same thing. Uninstall. What a pain in the ass. All right, so that's working fine. Go XLR Mini software. Go XLR Mini software. Windows. Do I need the driver? Oh, I need the Stream Deck stuff too. No, I don't want that. What? What do you mean? That was weird. It's the same fucking thing. Did I? XLR Mini. Same software. Why is it showing the wrong thing then? Or maybe I've got to install the driver. So I should probably shut that now. Yeah, there we go. Whatever. Did it save my settings from before? Yes. Yes. Okay, yeah, okay, now I've got lights on there, so that's working properly now. Excellent. All right. I feel like that's, how long's that taken? We've been streaming 3 hours. All right, I need Elgato stuff. Downloads. Select your product. I have a Stream Deck. What have I got? That one. I think it's the same anyway. How about no, Scott? That's all I needed to for now anyway. Is it running? Now it's running. I accept. Take my life. Yours. Yes. Oh, I need OBS. OBS Studio. Windows. Right. Let's put this out. Profiles. Import. There we go. Go to, where did I put those? I can't remember where I put them. Alright, I'm going to finish up now because this stuff's all going to take for ages. But thanks for coming along for the ride, everyone. Appreciate it. Good night.